Kamala Harris stars in her second Vogue cover, and the two couldn't be more different. A lot can change in 3 years. At least that seems to be the message, both symbolically and stylistically, embedded in Kamala Harris's second ever Vogue cover. Less than a month away from the U.S. presidential election, Harris has been unveiled as the magazine's digital cover star, dressed in a mocha-colored sharp lapelled suit, a Gabriella Hearst piece from her own collection, according to Vogue, and a plum satin blouse. Harris assumes a relaxed yet considered power pose, pictured sitting poised in a chair upholstered in a complementary shade of baby blue. Harris is cross-legged with one hand in her lap and another on the armrest. She stares straight into the camera, her signature wry smile just cracking the surface of her face. The image, by fashion photographer Annie Leibovitz, is a far cry from Harris's first Vogue cover back in November 2021. Then a freshly elected vice president, Harris was photographed standing, somewhat awkwardly, caught in what looked like mid-laughter. Who knew that her effervescent laugh would later be used by her opponents as a means to criticize her? She wore a dark Donald deal jacket, black, ankle-grazing skinny jeans, and a pair of low-rise Converse. The New York Times called the picture decidedly unfancy, while The Hollywood Reporter wrote that Harris's team was blindsided by the image entirely. A source familiar with discussions said Harris's team believed the cover would feature her posing in a light blue suit against a gold background, an image that was ultimately used within the magazine. Controversy ensued as the image of Harris in her chucks circulated on social media. "She deserves a cover, but a much better cover than this," wrote one user on X. "Has this printed yet? Can we redo this?" added another. Vogue released a statement shortly after, stating, "The team at Vogue loved the images Tyler Mitchell shot and felt the more informal image captured Vice President-elect Harris's authentic, approachable nature, which we feel is one of the hallmarks of the Biden/Harris administration." This time around, though, neither Vogue nor Harris's team seemed concerned with signposting her authenticity and approachability. Harris's viral meme-ridden campaign seems to have handled that. Instead, the latest cover is formal yet warm. The viewer is placed in the shoes of a visiting official about to greet Harris. Your minds I could even fill in the next scene. Harris standing, shaking hands, sitting back down to discuss foreign policy. Looking at Leibovitz's image, one wonders, in how many chairs and how many important rooms must Harris have sat exactly like this, and how many more if she wins in November? But not everyone is convinced. I do wish you would give these opportunities to the many amazing black women photographers out there, wrote Nigerian-British photographer Missin Harriman in the comments below Vogue's post on Instagram. In recent years, Leibovitz has come under fire for her photographic portrayal of black and brown sitters. Her Vogue shoot featuring Zendaya in April drew negative headlines for what critics deemed lackluster lighting, with some arguing that the model's skin tone appeared gray and washed out. But for most Harris's fans, the second Vogue cover is something of a full-circle moment, righting the perceived wrongs of the first. Now she is being taken seriously, at least sartorially, suited, booted, and without a Chuck Taylor in sight.